Okay, ready?
Yeah, go ahead and start it.
Oh.
That's it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, episode number 36. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
We have... Oh.
Ethan.
Ben's mic's cutting out.
Oh.
School update.
Oh.
Into news.
There we go.
And a story time.
We do.
And some random other stuff.
And Ethan, good morning.
Morning.
We're recording this a little early. Ethan kind of sounds like he just woke up.
No, my throat was sounding like that yesterday. I got a scratchy throat.
Ethan is sick then.
Maybe.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I sound quiet, but I'll just be quiet this episode. That's okay.
Yeah,
Finally.
I just got a scratchy throat. I don't really feel bad yet.
Ethan is way loud.
But, well, this is Logan's mic that he usually messes with. So.
Screams into.
Yeah.
There we go. I think we sound a little more leveled now. All right. So my first topic is really quick. I got a cool thingy to show everyone. Now we've had this for a while. I've been trying to find an episode to put in. But what?
A
what?
little bit.
A little bit what?
I
Cool.
would say a while. You've had them for a little bit.
I've had them for about a month, maybe. Maybe a little less than that. Anyway,
we don't even know why.
They're playing cards with the little podcast background on it. They're real cool.
For you video ones that can't see, it's the banner that's on our channel and most of our backgrounds.
But without the text, it's just
like a sunrise.
It's it's just the westerny looking background. So in honor of that, Ethan, guess a number, and I'm gonna pull it from I'm gonna see if I can pull it from the top. We're gonna see this is live, no tricks. Say something.
6
Of
diamonds.
Oh shoot!
It is in fact not a 6 of
It
diamonds.
is the 4 of clubs.
Dang.
All right, Levi. You know what? You just get the next one, right next one on top.
King of diamonds.
King of diamonds.
Nope.
Jack of clubs. All right, guys, that didn't work. We may try that more often. We may not.
Probably not.
Anyway,
Probably not.
that's that segment. Well, it's cool cards.
We need to get another Lego for one of you guys to build. It's been a while since we've done that.
I want to get one of those botanical things.
What?
Honestly, the plants, flower things.
Oh,
They're
the
called
real
Lego. I
life
think they're called
plant
Lego
thing.
Botanical because I just got an ad for them for some
Oh,
reason.
yeah, they're like a plant.
And so I think that would be freaking cool. And we could have like a little like Zen garden that's Lego right here.
You got plants at your
Some of
house?
those are
Yeah,
kind of
I guess.
expensive though.
I know,
Unless you just get a little tiny single. The other ones
No.
are actually kind of expensive.
No, yeah, I know. I don't. That's why I haven't got one yet because that's like mad expensive.
Well, now we have a slight sports update. The Chiefs are advancing.
Whoop.
For those of you that didn't watch it or know.
Looks like Ethan's excited by what he's
AFC
wearing.
Championship.
When does
Oh
this
yeah,
close?
been Chiefs all week.
Been Chiefs all week.
This is gonna be just before the Super Bowl. So
Oh,
this will be Pro Bowl weekend, I think,
when is the Super Bowl?
if that's correct. The
November
9th?
9th. Or February 9th, not November.
The 9th, I think.
Because this week is yes. So yeah, we'll have one more episode before the Super Bowl, but this will be right before the Pro Bowl, I believe.
Indubitably.
And I think that date is right.
Yeah. So hopefully, you guys will know by now. Hopefully, the Chiefs win Super Bowl, baby.
Not the Super Bowl. They won't know
but-
the Super Bowl.
My prediction of the Rams has already technically lost. However, the Eagles could also still lose and not make it to the Super Bowl. So,
And what's the status of the Bills?
Bills versus Chiefs.
That's
Eagles
what's
versus
happening.
Commanders.
That's what's happening soon to us.
so
in time.
but me and Levi need to do a score prediction to, in the case that the Eagles don't make it, have another tiebreaker if the Chiefs win or lose because we both picked them to win.
So what do we just want to do the winning score?
Yeah.
So how many points will the winning team have? Is
That
what we're going
depends on
for.
a lot of who makes the.
No, like let's go.
If it's the Eagles, it's
difference.
not going to be that high. If it's
The
Commanders, it's
point
gonna be a lot.
difference.
Yeah, let's go the point difference.
Well, the Chiefs don't know how to blow any team out in a game, so it's going to be close.
I'm gonna go. The Chiefs win by
I'm gonna go 13. Just get mine out of the way.
17 points.
17-point difference.
16.
Well, that's kind of playing dirty. But that's okay.
He wanted to go first.
And then we don't have Logan here. Logan has the Bills and the Rams, so I guess he's got just about as equal a chance as any of us because the Rams are already out. Levi's got the best chance right now, right? Because the Eagles are still in.
Yeah.
So
yeah. If
Levi-
the Eagles make it to the Super Bowl and Levi wins, and that tiebreaker doesn't mean anything.
So Levi may very well
I
have
had the Rams
predicted
winning.
that. Yeah, I have the Chiefs and the Rams as well. So me and Ethan both are, and Logan
Which-
are missing the Rams
So,
already.
story on that,
dang
if
Rams.
you didn't watch it, the Rams had the ball with a chance to go and score. It is one-score game at the time, I believe. And Matthew Stafford rolls out on 4th down, and there's Puka Nacua, who's open on the sideline. But the reason Stafford threw it to him was because it looked like when he broke off his route that he got help. So, pass interference? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not an NFL official. But it kind of looked like pass interference, and it would have gave him the first down to then potentially tie it.
Oh, so he
So
threw it
kind
to
of
him
a-
to try to get the attention on the PI.
I think so.
Wow.
However, Puka was still open. It was just a little bit far ahead of him out of bounds. So
So he threw a little
Rams-
far out of bounds.
could have won that, but Saquon Barkley went stupid in the snow. So otherwise, but they still were in it. It was a pretty good game.
4 foot in Buffalo.
No, not quite Buffalo, but
That was
yeah,
a reference.
they did have a lot of snow.
Because we live in Buffalo.
We live in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
Fun stuff.
Levi's got a.
But right now, yes, Levi has the upper hand because the Eagles could beat the Commanders.
Congrats. What do we think?
And
Are we,
probably
do we think the
should.
Eagles? Yeah. Okay.
But
The
I don't know.
Commanders-
Jaden Daniels and the Commanders
What
have
was
been
the,
balling. They
what-
beat the Lions, so I mean.
What was the upset? Was that the upset the Lions game?
Oh yeah, Lions were the one. They got upset in the divisional round.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it
Wild.
was crazy.
Didn't watch it, but just heard it's wild. All right.
They put up a ton of points.
With all the injuries, though, it
That's
didn't surprise
crazy.
me.
Yeah, the Lions did have a lot of injuries.
I think it was 23 people on IR.
No, it was only like 17 on IR.
They had
23 that
17 people in IR.
Yeah, 23 that had went through an injury protocol of sorts. I think.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a lot.
active.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Actively
You
on
have a-
IR was 17 at
I
playtime.
think so.
You have a 53-man roster. If you put that together, that's half your team almost injured
That's crazy.
at 22 or whatever.
No wonder they lost. You got half your team injured.
Yeah.
great.
Now there's a bunch of coaching changes and blah 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 and new seasons.
Blah, blah.
It's not all. I mean, there's some new hirings that are set in stone. But anyway, we're moving on.
All right. We are back in the school season.
School update. Well,
So we're back in college. And I like to complain about college because I think it's stupid. And I have come across yet another dumb thing that I have found in my adventures of education. So in one of my college classes, the textbook,
okay.
and you guys can feel free to comment anytime. I told this to someone else and they thought it was funny, so I thought I'd say it again. My textbook that I have in one of my classes, it's a 400 level class, is written by the professor. So it's the textbook and the class course professor are the same person. So first off, that seems like that should be illegal. Like
They should.
they would.
Theoretically, that's what all the textbooks are written by is professors.
I know,
or
but
former
I don't
professors.
think it should be it's one professor. Typically, textbooks are written by a lot of people. In my experience, I had one textbook that was written by 7. There was like 6 or 7 authors. But so this textbook is written by one person, the professor at my semi-small but not super small college that I'm attending for it.
It's a university.
It's a university.
In Buffalo.
And one author, one guy. It is only 6 chapters, and the chapters are a handful of pages. It is not very long, but it was only $35, so it can't be too mad because at least it wasn't like $100. So $35 isn't bad, but it's kind of crazy that he's getting tuition and he's making money off forcing kids to buy his book because it's required for the class that he's getting paid to do. So wild times are happening over there. But the craziest part is, first off, first page 1, the cover page, it is this stretched out, if I had to guess, probably stolen from the internet, image of a drawn computer. It's a computer class. It's stretched to fit this random aspect ratio, and it doesn't look very good because it's all stretched out. It is Comic Sans font, big Comic Sans font, red Comic Sans on a black-white sketch drawing of a computer. It looks like doo-doo. It's crazy. Then,
Oh, the Cowboys have a head coach.
I gotta remember where it was. It has a section. I read a section of it, and literally not a page later, that whole thing again, word for word. Bullet points were all the same and the text under it, word for word. So he like quoted himself without quoting himself. It was crazy. And then, I forgot. I had a joke written on the cover that Levi could make a better one in 10 minutes. So, anyway.
It's not a joke. That's a fact.
That's
I'm
a
an
fact.
author.
You just have to be able to do graphic design. You could have made a better cover on Canva, but anyway, reading it is like making my brain feel foggy because I think AI wrote some of it, and it makes no sense from time to time. In fact, one of the examples they had is wrong. Actually, two of them I could name. One of them, it's a computer class that was and it was talking about encryption. So it's talking about like a Caesar cipher. So a cipher is like where you take a word and you mix the letters around, and you have to know the code to decrypt, to demix the letters up. So it was using the word hello as an example. So HELLO. If you mix those letters around, it said this could be an example of those letters mixed around. It was EHLLL. The O is gone. It got rid of the O and added an extra L. So that was an incorrect error. And then there was another thing it used that it swapped letters around that was incorrect. So it's wrong. It kind of hurts to read. It makes no sense from time to time. It copies itself. It has 0 images. There isn't a single image I've came across in the 2 out of 6 chapters that are only like 20 pages long for the 2 chapters. It's just
Hey man, this
ridiculous.
guy wrote a book.
But
Wrote a book.
on the bright side, the class is also really easy, which is crazy for a 400 level class. I have done.
Well, you got to kind of think too, though. He's teaching everything that he knows he put in the book. So everything that he teaches you, is in the book. Unless he adds in some random
I
stuff.
feel like everything that's in the book is what AI wrote, but that's just my theory.
Okay.
But yeah,
true.
Whatever. I mean, I don't care. I guess it's crazy how easy it is. I'm in 2 classes. One of them is like a 360 something level, and the other's a 400, so it's a step above. The 3 something takes like 3 days to get 1 week done, and the 400 one that's got this textbook took me 1 day to get 2 weeks done. So I'm mad ahead in that class. Like I'm done till like mid-February.
Do you read your textbook?
I do.
Not
I
you.
have
I know you do.
read my college algebra one and a literary. I don't know how
For
you would
English?
say that word. Yeah, for a literature class. Otherwise,
Out of
no.
numerous amounts of textbooks you've had to read, you've only read 2.
Yes.
Levi?
I haven't read one yet, but I've only taken 3.5-ish classes.
I have to read the ones I'm in now.
No,
They
I've
were
taken
required.
3, and then I've taken...
Dude, all the textbooks are always required.
No, they're not.
Every class I've ever taken has had a required textbook.
Well, then
minus
you've
maybe
taken the wrong
one
class because I'm in 3, and I only was required to buy 2 of them.
If
That's a little bit different, but
the only time I'm going to get a textbook is if it says in the syllabus,
That
you'll
you
need a
it.
textbook for
Yeah,
the final.
exactly.
I always get it if it says required textbook because half the time it's also linked because I'm online. It's usually linked to the stupid tests and quizzes, and you have to do it anyway. So I'm just like, well, I'll just get it, and then I do read it because I like to think it'll help me, but it doesn't. It doesn't sometimes. This one I don't. This textbook with the looks like crap is something I also already kind of know. I don't even think I need to read it.
If you're not interested in it, then you're gonna read it and you're gonna forget it. It's gonna
For
help
real.
you on the quizzes, but you would get through those learning through the assignments anyway. If you're not interested in it, then like I said, there's no point in reading it. If you're interested in it, then there's a good chance if you read it, you're gonna remember it. So yeah, sure, I guess that makes sense to read it. But otherwise, no one reads the textbooks for all of the basic classes unless it's a requirement, like it said. Which I was saying I had 2 for the ones I was in, which I'm in HHP, but so that you kind of need the textbook, but otherwise, I wouldn't do it if it wasn't required because it's just a waste of money.
I have never seen a class that didn't have it, except for one that in the syllabus didn't say required textbook.
My 3 last year, I mean,
In the syllabus it didn't say it didn't have a required textbook.
no, one of them had a textbook, but it was online, so I could go to it, and like it was just like basically a PDF. It was free. I didn't have to pay for it. So I think it was
Baller.
their textbook, but
My favorite class I've ever had in terms of textbook, I was in a class once that the textbook was free.
Yeah.
Actually this guy, his whole thing was to do like open source freeware.
That's what one of
stuff.
mine was last semester.
And I was like, dude, you are the bomb. So it's all like free textbooks and free examples and free software and free. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Why can't everyone else do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you guys use Pearson for college algebra?
Yes, I did.
Probably. If you showed me the textbook, I'd probably
Wait,
remember it.
no, I did for statistics. My college algebra, I did in person at the college. So no.
Yeah, well, I did it in person as well.
Yeah.
Are you not doing in person college algebra?
No.
Oh my gosh! So the year before me,
Nice.
they didn't have enough numbers, or maybe 2 years before me, they didn't have enough numbers to do in person where I was, so they did online, and they said it was horrible.
It was with my.
They said the
statistics
in person
anyway.
was way better.
With my statistics class, I would honestly say, and that's also probably because of the level, that the college algebra was easier.
Oh yeah, statistics sucks. I've never met anyone who preferred statistics.
But it's more because I think I would agree the in person versus the online for that, because I don't know, it's hard to explain, but basically where I took my college algebra, there was like hardly anybody else that actually asked questions, but if I saw something in the lecture, it was easier for me, since when I was in high school I did it this way too. He wrote it on the board and we took notes, so I had the notes. I knew I could go back and flip through them. It was just more complicated. But back to the questions. I was like one of the only ones in the class when he was up there doing the lecture notes that asked questions, and so it made it easier for me to understand it.
Because you were pretty much getting a
Because
one-on-one.
otherwise the lectures were like, what the heck? There
That's
was
funny.
a lot of details that it later went into that was
that no one else cared about but you.
I have unlimited attempts on assignments. I have.
yeah, the assignments are unlimited.
I
always.
think it's unlimited attempts on quizzes. I have
Yep.
2 or 3 attempts on tests, and
Now that's different than in person, which is kind of nice. Although you don't have a teacher
you
to
can
ask
just click a
questions.
little see similar question, and then it tells you basically how to do it, and then you just have to fill in the formula or whatever.
They're
with the note.
actually
It's, like, so
eerily
easy.
similar because, like you said, on assignments, I could have technically probably turned it in, and then if it was wrong, went back and fixed it, and he would have.
In person, like a personal, like a physical paper, or were all your assignments online?
No, they were in person.
Yeah, all mine were physical.
papers.
The crazy thing was, so I took college algebra in high school.
And then the quizzes I could use notes on and all that stuff.
So I had almost never had homework after school. I always got it done during school. Assignments would be due by the end of the week, or after a few days of being assigned. We get into the college algebra in the high school, at the high school level with one of the teachers there, and it was the assignment is due the start of class the next day. It's assigned, it's due the next day. It's signed, it's due the next day. There is an assignment every day, and there's a quiz every week on Friday.
Yeah, that's crazy because in college I never had an assignment every day.
It went hard. It was crazy. And I had homework every hour. Now, I did do some of them during other classes, and so I didn't have homework every night, but I was going home from almost no homework ever for the last 3 or 4 years. I was going home with 1 or 2 nights I'd have homework. It was a whole nother level. It was ridiculous.
I only had, I think he just did.
But it also was kind of fun.
A homework packet assignment a week, maybe.
Well, man, I should have done it in the other where you did it.
I
That's
think
crazy.
I
Yeah,
have-
college was a lot better, I think.
I think
That's
I have
crazy.
4 assignments a week and a quiz, but I have all week to complete it. And
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You have kind of
then
what
you're
my
ba-
workload
yeah.
was, but you have a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah.
That makes sense because it's online. I also remember we did statistics after it, and then that's when COVID hit, and we had to do statistics online, and it was absolutely terrible because it was like a digital version of some
from like the
VCR.
1980s.
Yeah, with some. This dude's probably been dead for a while, up there talking about. Oh my gosh, it made me
it
want
was
to.
stupid.
That's a whole.
It was
other
on
story.
Pearson's. That's what Levi's talking about.
Yeah, that's a whole other story. I'll save it. That's crazy.
It
But-
was kind of crazy.
Anyway, so school has started up. And we're having fun out here, y'all.
Sure.
it's terrible.
I don't know. It's not been too bad
Yeah.
for me. Yeah, the gen eds, in my opinion, just are stupid and suck.
Are you taking gen
Music
eds?
appreciation.
Are you taking gen eds?
No, I'm out.
Okay,
now.
so it's just him taking gen
That's
eds.
what I was saying. He said, "No, it's stupid." I
Yeah, I'm
said,
in
Yeah,
public
no.
speaking music app.
I
called
really
Algebra,
liked my music app.
And another one,
I
you
liked.
should have did.
I didn't mind public speaking either.
music.
When you do you?
public
So you're in public speaking right now.
Yes.
So have you done a speech yet?
Yes.
Who'd you
yesterday.
speak to?
It was an introduction speech in my classroom
So you had your
in high school.
you had your class as the audience.
Yes.
Okay. I remember having to do that once or twice with. Well,
Microeconomics says it.
I did a. I helped a friend with public speaking after I had done it, but it was during COVID, so they only needed one person, so it was me sometimes.
That'd be
I
nice.
had mine right up there.
Me too. 4 people, our family.
Okay.
Well, I
What
had
is this?
That's all
You have
I
to
had
have
four.
5.
I had to have 4
5
people.
watching.
Dang.
Maybe I was able to convince him to let me do 4. Maybe because I might have been able to convince him to let me do 4.
What's
instead of
this
5.
missing Congresswoman?
Dude, this is a crazy story. I was watching a reel, not a reel, kind of.
Was it?
I was
real?
watching a YouTube short.
Okay.
Or was it fake?
Oh, this guy. It was real. I looked it up.
YouTube shorts are not it, Ben.
No, I love YouTube shorts. They're so much better than TikTok.
Flame them in the comments.
That's not true.
But
I don't like TikTok, but-
Instagram Reel is also real. Like, I love Instagram. It's probably my favorite app if something funny. I'm looking for something funny. It's Instagram for real.
Yeah, most TikTokers are on
Real.
Instagram now.
Yeah. Screw TikTok. Don't have it. Hate it. Wish Ethan would uninstall it.
Wow, you could sell your phone for a lot of money right now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Anyway, missing Congresswoman. I was watching this thing and I had to Google, and it's totally real. So this is a crazy story. It's about a Texas Republican Representative Kay Gardner. She's 81 years old, old as freak.
Shoot.
Didn't cast a single vote. So keep in mind, she's a representative, so the House of Representatives, not a senator, a representative. Didn't cast a single vote in the House of Representatives, because they're all public record, since July. And this was in like December. She hasn't done anything in 6 months. Hasn't voted, hasn't been seen. Where is she? She's missing. It's crazy. Guess where she was. Leave already knows. Ethan, guess.
This is gonna sound morbid, but in the grave.
No.
That's.
She was in, quote, or she was in a, quote, retirement facility that provides mental care in Texas. So people thought maybe she had dementia or something, but then her son, I think it is like, no, because they thought that she had gone to a nursing home for dementia, but the son's like, no, it's a retirement facility that also happens to provide mental care. And then he also said that she, quote, she has some, quote, dementia issues.
What?
For the listeners, Ethan face palms.
So he didn't
So
say. So they asked if she was in a dementia home. He said no, but she has.
because
Dementia.
what they reported is they're like, this representative is in a dementia facility, and then someone goes, no, it's a retirement facility that happens to have dementia care.
Because she has dementia.
But, and he goes, she has had some dementia issues, but that's not why she's there, or that's not. I don't know. It was pretty.
How could she make decisions if she has dementia?
That's what we're saying. She hasn't voted in 6 months, and she might have dementia. And you know where the House of in Washington, right? That's in Washington. She's in Texas. She ain't even close. She can't even cast a vote. She's been gone. You know what happened when she was gone?
A new president?
No, she's been back. The government almost shut down. Remember about a month ago? The government is shutting down. We don't have money. Where's one of our representatives? Texas, in a retirement facility. And she's the chair of. Guess what she's the chair of? You're never gonna get it. I'm gonna tell you. She's the House Committee of Appropriations, which is one of the most powerful committees. That guess what? Guess what, Ethan? Controls the budget.
Oh.
And guess what we're having issues with? The budget. Because the government almost shut down.
Yeah.
And where's she at? She gone.
Because we're spinning it.
Here, listen to this video. Listen to this video of her
Doesn't the
talking.
government almost shut down every single year?
Yeah, it's like
because
every couple weeks. It feels like.
No, it's every year when they have the same
Yeah,
budget.
no,
thing.
for
They
real.
just have to
Listen
figure
to
out
this
the
video of her talking right before she leaves.
He's got to print more money.
Oh, sorry, it's muted. I didn't realize that was gonna happen.
And we avoided a massive, ominous measure. In total, we increased defense funding and made target cuts. We also maintained our legacy under my colleagues on the other side of the aisle want to remove.
What?
Overall, this bill honors our
This
commitment.
poor
I don't know if
lady.
you can say this, but
Just
that's worse
retire.
than Biden speaking.
Just retire, lady.
I realize this is kind of mean, but I did write toddlers are easier to understand.
Yeah,
I do feel bad for her. Hopefully
Yeah,
she's
she
doing all
just
right.
needs to recognize that and get the freak out.
So hopefully she's doing all
I'm
right.
sure
As
she's
a
made plenty of
person,
money in her life.
as an individual, that sucks that she might have dementia issues and that she might be struggling with that. As a congressperson, get the freak out. What are we doing?
Yeah. That's
Texas, what are you doing? She didn't run for re-election, so they have a new person in there. But she ended her term.
Could have.
She ended her term because she's getting replaced in January, so she's gone. She ended her term by being gone for 6 months, not casting a single vote. But she did say if they needed her, she'd go back. So I guess they never needed her. I don't know. But it was so tight. The vote was so tight on the government shutting down thing. But I guess
Obviously
maybe they were
wasn't within one.
maybe they were confident. I don't know. But anyway, that was the craziest thing because the head is missing Congresswoman. I'm like, how are we missing a Congresswoman? And then yeah, kinda, we were. Like that's crazy to just be like, Congressman, we don't know where they're at, and then it's just such a crazy story. Just to think that this Congresswoman was totally gone for a couple months, hadn't voted, is in this retirement facility. Who knows what's going on? Government almost shut down, still isn't there. Is like the chair of a super powerful committee and talks like that. No offense.
I'll
That's
take
too
it.
bad.
But we'll have you on our podcast.
Yeah, if you want to remote in, we can. You
wanna talk
can
about
defend
it.
yourself.
Well,
To
we know
our
she likes to travel to random places. She
to
could
our
come here.
60 viewers, you can explain
Come
yourself.
up to Buffalo,
This is a good ongoing
Story
joke.
time. Not really. More of a.
I don't remember what the story was.
It's less of a story time. More
It
of
is.
a,
Yeah. Wait, I have an actual title. I have a better title for it. Hold on. I think I do. I'll have all of our segments down here. As a.
What would this be
list.
called?
Stalling. We could call it life updates.
Yeah, I kind of thought about that.
Yeah, we'll do that. Sorry, wrong title, guys. Oh, wrong. There we go. Life updates.
More of a
Oh, I didn't pick my actual
topic of conversation.
That's what this whole podcast is, to be honest.
Well,
Got a point there.
man, I don't know. Maybe it would just be a story time.
Dude, I don't have a. Anyway, Ethan, introduce
All right.
him.
Moments, 2024. I don't feel like I have a best moment.
Oh, we're not gonna
Period.
pick a top one because I don't have a top one either yet.
Yeah, I don't
But
think-
I was just gonna think about it, but we can just
I
talk
mean,
through our
nothing
points.
life changing happened. Like if I would have won the lottery, then I probably would have put that. But
I had my first kid.
yeah,
Yeah, okay, I'm cool with that.
yeah, like Logan had a kid. That's pretty legit.
Last probably be Logan's.
So,
Yeah.
but I didn't
We'll
do
say
anything
Logan
too
for him.
serious.
Logan,
You didn't have a
please.
kid?
No, I did not.
Not that you know of, at least.
Not that I know of, at least.
That's crazy. Okay. I have 4. Who has the least listed?
I mean, I could just list a few, so I don't.
Oh, do
I
you
think
even have
we'll
them written
just
down,
go
or you just
until-
you just winging it?
I just got him. We can just go.
This guy too smart over here. He got
We
them
just
all in
go
his head.
down a list.
Oh well, then hit him with one, Ethan.
Well, not that this hasn't happened quite a couple times, but we all got new phones this year,
That's pretty good.
and that doesn't happen every year, at least. So
Oh, did I not bring my? Oh no, it's right
I get the new one with Apple Intelligence and all that cool stuff. So
Check this
that's-
out. Check
that's
this out on my
pretty
case. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if this was like this before. You just remind me of this. So like obviously this front part doesn't really attach, so it's like flexible right
Yeah,
here at
mine
the
does it
port.
too.
But mine does it on the back,
What the heck?
and I don't know if that's because it's.
Mine
I think that
definitely
might be it,
Mine's
bro.
not
Now,
flexible on the front or back.
now that I look
Yeah,
at
this-
it,
he's saying like this when you can grab it and
It's
bend
not
it.
very.
now that I'm looking
It's
at
not
it,
very, but it does.
now that I'm looking at it, that definitely looks broke because I don't think I'm supposed to see in there.
No,
Yeah, no, that's broke.
That's why I
That
don't buy
sucks.
That's why you don't buy a
cases.
crappy brand.
D brand. What the frick, dude?
Oh, MKBHD, shout him out. Show
What?
him.
What? This is D. This is D. Oh, no, this is not. This isn't MKBHD.
No, but he like sponsored by them a lot.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't remember who actually does
I
the
have your water
teardown
bottle.
skin. I think it's. I think actually Jerry Rig Everything does the teardown skin. I could be wrong on that though. No, yeah, he does. He does. Yeah, this is Jerry Rig Everything's skin though. So I'll shout him out. We can shout out MKBHD too.
Send free case, MKBHD.
Yeah, or Jerry Rig or LTT. Any of you guys or D Brand. I need a case, guys. This is crap. Honestly.
Can't believe you gave him a crappy product. Hey, my mouse one's
Oh
doing just
crap!
fine.
I just
He just
broke it
broke it
more. Oh my!
D-Brand.
Slid his finger and it just went.
You guys can't be doing that. That is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to get some super glue.
That's bad brand. What's the word I'm looking for? Brand
You will not get his. He will buy from Mouse like me and Ethan.
something.
Brand something. I almost need to now. That was ridiculous. But I really like the case relatively.
No, you
but no, I just really love the sticker. You're right. I really just love the sticker. I love the sticker, D Brand. Do better on the case.
You could have put that sticker on a mouse case, probably.
Wait, hold up your phone, Levi.
Because the case is gonna look the same.
I maybe could have. You're probably right.
Wait, did the sticker come
D-Brand,
separate?
come on now.
I can buy
Get
the
your
sticker
skins
separate.
together. Get your cases together.
Yeah,
the skins are
skins are
actually
doing
fine.
great. The case is not so much. Grip case. I
Trash.
recommended it a couple episodes ago. I wouldn't probably now. It's kind of unfortunate. Anyway,
Yeah, dude, that's only been a couple months. Anyway, Levi.
what's a top moment, Leave?
One top moment would probably be going to Lambeau Field. Would probably be the
The
there.
toppest.
Hey,
The tippity
that's-
I don't
toppest.
know,
That's
it'd be
a
up
good one.
there.
It'd be up there. That's a good one. That was fun. Have we talked about that in the podcast?
Yeah, that was pretty legendary.
I feel like
I'd
we
probably
talked
put that
about
on my
briefly.
list too, but not as. I'm not a Packers fan.
Cold, but definitely a very
It's,
high.
it's
top moment.
interesting. I mean, it's a good place to go and see. I'm glad we went
You
and
know,
see it.
I enjoyed the vacation and going up there and being with you guys. Not top moment, but it was fun. Definitely wouldn't probably do
Yeah,
it
the
again,
stadium
but
was
did
pretty
enjoy it. Would
legendary.
do something similar. One of my
Just
top.
because I could say I've been to Lambeau Field.
You know, that was cool. I didn't go to the field very much, but
You did technically.
I did, though.
You have been to Lambeau
I
Field.
have. It
Dude.
was just not for a game. One of mine is going to be I bought a piano.
Huh, fair enough.
It was pretty fun. I very much enjoyed it. My dollar piano.
Well, you only spent $1 on it, so.
If you
You didn't even buy a piano. You just kind of lost $1 out of your
Yeah.
pocket.
The
No, there's
viewer-
a piano.
Yeah,
The
you
viewer-
donated $1 and got a piano.
viewers will know. I talked about it on an episode. I don't remember which one. You had to go find it.
Probably like
It was
22.
like probably yeah.
Yeah,
It was probably 12 through 20. One of those episodes. I bet. Just watch all those and you'll probably hear it.
Yeah. And like them and subscribe while you're at it.
I have one that I think we should all have on it, so I'm saving that one to see if you guys say it. Ethan,
Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
actually, I have two. Oh, I have
That's
two that we
happened
should both
two
have.
other times. Hopefully, it happens again in 2025. But
That would be
it's so
hype.
exciting.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a good one, Ethan. I didn't think about that. I'm not a sporty guy, but that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Levi,
Bought basically my dream truck.
dream truck, fire.
I
No comment
got
from
a
Ethan.
I got a newer truck too.
He's like, I mean, mine's newer, but
I
yeah,
had
that's
basically-
cool, Levi. That's
you know,
cool.
You know, I had a Tacoma, and that was basically my dream truck for forever. And I loved that, but
Frick.
it was very shortly
There we go.
when I bought it. I knew, even from when I feel like I drove it, this was gonna be too small for me in the future. So yes, it was legendary to have, and yes, if I get into the scenario where I could own another one, definitely would. Like, Dad likes the Jeep. I would love a Tacoma to do the things he does in the Jeep.
I feel like a Tacoma would be a good like solo vehicle, grab a few buds kind of
Just-
thing.
Well, not even
Grab
that.
a few buds.
Just like let's go have fun in it, or if I need to take it somewhere just to have as an extra, definitely recommend, because that thing, they're bulletproof. I mean, you can't you can't break those things. So
Actually, the Cybertruck.
it was
is bulletproof.
legendary. However, it just didn't
False.
fit me. So yes, I got a nicer,
It's
bigger truck, and then
Is
Levi
that
copied
one
it.
of your top 5?
it's
Or
a
top your
baby
moments, best moments?
vehicle.
Yeah, probably.
A Tacoma's
Nice.
a small guy.
Yeah,
He's
a
a
Tacoma's
big
smaller.
guy.
And
Not made for the big American.
the story behind that is I only thought at the time I could only get a Toyota. That story apparently changed, but we won't go into that.
Well, that's how it goes. One of my top moments.
It is probably, I wouldn't say my dream truck, but it is the perfect truck for me.
One of my top moments
said
that was
moments,
in my
dude.
camera roll was my first and only Chipotle trip.
What?
I just put that because that
You
was
just went
funny.
to Chipotle.
I've never been to Chipotle except
We did
one
go to
time this
Chipotle.
year,
That's funny.
and it was good.
I
thought
haven't
it was
either.
subpar.
It was okay. Yeah, I didn't have a way to open the Coke, like the bottled Coke. So
You just
I
open
spent
it.
5 minutes getting the cap off.
You just unscrew it.
I don't think it was a screw cap.
That was not an
Okay, if it's a pop one, you just unscrew it. That's how it works.
No, it was a bottled,
Yeah,
but it didn't
with a
have,
twist top.
it didn't
I
have a
can
twist top.
guarantee
It didn't have a twist.
I don't think it was a twist
we all
top.
tried to twist it.
I think it
Well,
was
you
a
guys are
real
just
man
weak.
soda.
No.
This guy. Anyway, so it took me 5 minutes to.
I don't
But
remember.
anyway, that was.
Didn't you just like start prying through the?
Yeah,
corners
I
of
took
the
a knife. I took my knife around the corner until I was able to get it to loosen up, and it popped off. But it was a very good Coke.
Maybe it was a sealed OG one, but
I think it
90%
It
of
was
those
a
bottles
Mexican
now
cola.
are like twist top. So
Yeah,
you
yeah, but it was a real
can
Mexican
just
Coca-Cola.
pop it. It doesn't actually twist. You just kind of twist a little and it pops off.
Anyway, that was fun, and that was kind of my humorous
Good times.
top moment. But it was a
Nice.
good time. It was you weren't there.
I got a buddy that works
Made it
at
better.
Chipotle.
Just kidding. That would be interesting. I don't know if I'd enjoy that or not, but that's cool.
Yeah, fun fact.
Cool for you.
I guess we're technically back to me.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
technically, we are.
I have 2 more that you all should have. Quit looking at it.
I turned
Looking
21.
Straightforward.
The what?
I turned 21.
That's a good one. We all had a birthday.
It's
big
just
year.
like the last. Well,
I
okay.
turned 17.
Okay. Well, it's just like the last big number, and then you're like adult, and now everything's boring.
Yeah, no, 21 is usually a
Yeah,
big one.
now you're just waiting until basically 50. Like,
Yeah, it's not important until
now you're just on the 10s. Now you just get to celebrate the 10s.
30, 40, and then 50, and then you're like, wow, I'm actually old.
Then you might as well just retire.
then it's a digression.
Levi, you got another one?
I mean, 25 halfway to 50 might be kind of cool, but
Prom
Yeah.
was pretty fun.
Prom. Okay.
Yeah.
Taking
Prom.
some people down in cornhole.
Just the cornhole
After
champ.
prom.
So yeah.
But at
I
a
didn't
little
win. I
prom.
got second.
Oh. That's tough.
I
But that's
think-
cool, yeah. Prom was always fun, especially after prom, for sure.
Ben?
For sure. Okay, my one is we got fiber internet.
But it did happen this year.
Big
That's
mo-
probably up there for me too.
Yeah, what? Yeah, big moment, guys. What the frick?
Just because we like to play games.
Oh, it's changed our
It's been
lives,
so
dude.
long since I've played a game.
Well, yeah, that's true. You don't really as much.
I was playing games last night.
Yeah, I'm about
Maybe it
90,
was 2
dude.
nights ago.
It's kind of clutch.
Okay, I got one more, but let's see. You guys got some more?
I might.
You want me
I
to say
guess. I guess I would say. I maybe shouldn't say that.
That's okay. You got to keep a little stuff private. I'll say mine while you guys right before you, if you guys, and then you guys can see if you can
I
come up
think
with
I
one more.
pretty well got through it.
My last one is we started this podcast. Nerds, you guys didn't think about that. Rude. Yeah, you know what, guys? They don't think about you like I do. I'm here for you guys.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I didn't think about that being this year, but
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
the beginning
it
of
was
this, like,
June.
summer.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's curious. If
Big
it
moment.
worked.
punks, every week we do this for about an hour, and you guys didn't even care to think about
Well, sometimes we pre-record, so it's not every week.
it. It averages out to about once an hour a week.
Well, yeah, if you averaged it.
For me, it's about 6 hours a week. It feels like because I edit the shorts at this current moment and the podcast, so it's way more time commitment for me. But that's all right.
I'd say basketball season
I'm
always.
pretty busy.
Always enjoy basketball season.
There you go.
That's
But he's
fair.
only got one more season left.
You're really the best moment of 2024 is basketball
Some
season.
of the best moments, yes.
Okay.
It's a collective. If you're just having like one moment, there's multiple.
If you take
one
all the
moments.
moments from that in that time frame, it becomes one good best
there's
Yeah,
moment.
just basketball
a bunch
season.
of great
Just
moments,
basketball.
you know.
Basketball's
All
fun.
together, it's
Like,
one best
when I
moment.
left the game when our little cousins were down and they handed me Skittles in their sweaty palms.
Ew.
But you can't say
just
no, so you just
basketball,
said thanks
bud.
and you didn't go.
You
Just
ate
basketball.
it? That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's
The
crazy.
Skittles are Skittle, man. Them things are good.
That's crazy.
Kills a skittle.
Wow. What a year. I know it's obviously it's like the end of January by the time this comes out, but I got this idea from a different podcast, so I
All
stole
things
it.
considered,
What a great year.
2024 was a great year. Oh, here's the best moment of 2024.
Oh, here we go.
Kind of political.
Oh,
New president elected.
true.
Some people may not see that as the best, but
That may be some people's worst.
I think as far as for our country and the
Way to make it political. Here we go.
beings,
We're getting canceled.
I think
Please don't.
most people will agree it's the best moment of 2024.
Well, statistically, more do than don't.
Exactly.
If you look at the polls.
And I think we'll pull a couple other ones when they see, hopefully, what he does.
We'll see.
Not to get political, but
He's been
I
pretty
think
divisive.
pretty exciting times for sure.
But yeah, we'll see. I am excited. What a year. And what an episode of the podcast, honestly, guys. I was
Signing off for now.
queuing you up, Ethan. I was queuing you up for the outro.
We've said it before. We'll say it again. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell if you haven't already. Rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, because you're cool like that. I hope y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you next week. Deuces.
Deuces.
If you're a loser that uses Apple Podcasts.